Hi, I'm Dr. Susan, psychiatrist, author of the award-winning book Be Your Own Brand of Sexy, and creator of How to Be Your Own Brand of Sexy in 5 Simple Steps. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm super excited that so many people have been watching them. I'm going to tell you the most important thing you need to know to figure out whether you're being treated with respect when dating. I learned just how serious the problems of modern dating have become from a young woman. I'm going to call her Emma to protect her privacy. Even if you're not a young adult, you can learn something important about empowerment in dating from Emma's story. Emma is the daughter of one of my dearest childhood friends. She'd gone off to college and called me for dating advice. She said, "Susan, the guys are asking me to come over and hang out." What does that mean? Well, at that point in time, I wasn't really sure if they wanted to be friends, if it was a romance, or whether it was a hookup. Emma soon found out that most of these guys were just looking for casual sex, and she was not interested in that. I was torn. I know lots of women like casual sex, but this wasn't what we had in mind with the women's movement and the sexual revolution. We dreamed that women would be treated better when we were seen as equals, not that men would simply take casual sex for granted. We're not being treated as equals. If men take casual sex for granted, that isn't even being treated with respect. Now, we love watching shows like The Bachelor, where the men get chased by the women, and women don't see anything wrong with that kind of situation. But Emma knew something was wrong, and she said, "Susan, you have to do something about this." I knew she was right. Somebody had to, so I wrote my award-winning book and developed my course so that women like you could have a map so they don't get lost in this modern dating jungle of ours. Emma let her feelings guide her. She said yes to what she wanted and no to what she didn't want. So she said yes to a few guys who made offers for what she considered to be proper dates, and no to those yucky hangout offers that she got. Now, you may think that Emma's story doesn't apply to you, but her story isn't just about sex and the young. No, it's about looking for a man who first and foremost treats you well. It's about being willing to pass up the ones who don't. Can you say yes to what you want and no to what you don't want? Have you ever struggled to be treated well by a man? The most important thing you need to know to figure out whether you're being treated with respect when dating is to learn to expect respect. If a man expects sex after only knowing you a short time, if he curses on your date, if he asks you to split the check when he asked you out, he's not treating you with respect. He's thinking of himself. He should be concerned about making a good first impression. He should be wanting to make you feel comfortable on your date, so you'll want to go out with him again. If he's not interested in making you happy, then he's not going to make a good boyfriend or partner. We have some very unhealthy myths in our culture. We're told all the time that the most important factors in attracting and keeping a good man are your looks and your confidence. But that's not true. The most important factor is making it a priority to be treated well by men. If you don't expect respect and top treatment from men, you're probably not going to get it. Yet so many women are afraid to go against the crowd and insist on being treated well. Many of us make excuses for men and try to pretend everything is fine, often because we're afraid of losing him. And there's a good reason for that. Many men won't call you back once you insist on higher standards. But that's okay. In the end, a man who isn't treating you well is never going to make you happy. You're always much better off weeding out the men who aren't willing to give you top treatment or treat you with respect. They simply aren't that into you and aren't going to make you happy, ever. If you try to pretend that you're okay with things that you're really not comfortable with, that won't help either. You're just letting him treat you badly and sending the message that his behavior is okay with you. A man who likes you will at least try to make you happy from the beginning, even if he isn't always successful. Did you ever have a situation in your past where you let a man get away with not treating you with respect? Can you remember how that felt? If something like that were to happen today, how would you ideally like to handle it? Leave us a comment below. When we expect respect from men, we elevate all women to expect more respect from all men. Please share this video with a couple of your friends who are also on this dating journey. And please be sure to like this video and leave your comments and questions in the section below. I look forward to answering them. Thank you very much. Remember, your voice matters. Make good choices and empower yourself by being your own brand of sexy.